Cause I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me.
Wait, what happened?
He's so good. She
Are we not getting paid again?
He's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill his beat, a chef gon' cook. You still
Oh, they haven't voted yet? These cocksuckers.
Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make a sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They check the records, it's too late to hide out. People style, I'm a wild. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one.
Hey, Bethany.
As it'll be the New York Giants
Give this a month.
taking on the Washington Commanders. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And they'll scratch only about a yard up to the 32.
There's gotta be.
These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. A play fake, and now it's Dart. And that'll be incomplete.
No, sir.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Dart.
Why the fuck wasn't I'm playing man? There's nobody on this guy?
Now inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
No way.
Flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. On play action, here's Dart. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now it's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Daniels looking to throw. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Pass knocked away by Javon Holland. Now a 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates, here we go, here we go.
To throw is Daniels. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
19 Lions, 60 Vikings, go!
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
18, hop, ready! Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down right around 47 this time. A good decision in the end. The pull and run gets him 9 yards and a first.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Daniels going to keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they can just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it's
Oh, throw it.
Get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeaux, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Now 2nd and 3. Throwing his dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Dart once more. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll go down, but now they're getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throwing, Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
Now high on the jet sweep. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Catch made by Slayton. Well, the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run again.
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there, with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid stiff arm. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
22-yard line.
Okay, break.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, they had that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18, Rodley, 18, Stephanie. Panther 60, Panther, go.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Commanders 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Looking to throw, Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. In motion, Slayton. Tracy going to get it on first down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Dart going to look to throw here. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Now 2nd and 5. To throw now, Dart. High up there to grab it. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
3rd down, here's Tracy. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
3 on it, my dog.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now Daniels going to keep it. Oh, nice move. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. Daniels. Now, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
To the air, Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Dart. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw, Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Come on.
That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Throwing his dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 13 yards.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now he's going to step up and run to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Let's go now.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. He'll try and do this himself. That's to the pylon and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Gano's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, just like last play.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Second down and 3.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Play action, now it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's taken down inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. first throw for the backup Wilson. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
No, that's on me.
And it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Washington on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Here we go, set.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here's Jamie Gillen as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. 65, 60, go.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here comes 2nd down.
There we go, set. Come on. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Huntley. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And got his man complete.
Hustle, hustle.
Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
60 Bobcats, 62. Ready?
Now Huntley. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he's sacked for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Hands it off out of the gun. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Trying to take this home, they'll run. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.